Hey guys, Toy Photography Master here, and today I'm building, ironically, the shortest set so far with the longest video so far. Today, I'm building the Clone Shock Trooper mech. So my buddy Benson got this for me a while back, and I've been building other stuff for videos, and I like to build them the week before I do the video, as it gives me a chance to, keep up with everything, and then also get to have some fun at the end of the week to make this video. So as you can clearly see in this video, I had never used something with plastic bags before on the pieces, so that kind of threw me for a loop. And I mean, I don't have any positive or negative things to say about that. Not really much to write home about with that. I might have even been a little bit easier than the plastic bags to get open. But here I'm building the body, and it really came together pretty well. There were a lot of satisfying clicking sounds, when I put the joints in, and that's just music to my ears. I love when a set clicks. When it clicks, it's got, it just tells you it's a Lego set. And I haven't really been a fan of the mechs, but honestly, I don't have anything negative to say about this set, other than the fact that it's not, canon. I think this is a pretty cool set. And on top of that, you get another Coruscant guard. I can't imagine Lego's going to come out with very many more sets with the Coruscant guard, at least for a good while. So if you want an inexpensive way to build your Coruscant guard, this is, if you only get one, that does make it a little bit harder to get multiple at a time, but your alternative is the newly retired gunship, which only has two. So this is really the only reasonable way to grow your Coruscant guard if that's what you're into. And you get a cool mech out of it. Now, you probably only need one, maybe two mechs if you're going to do that. And the rest of the pieces, you could use to make Coruscant guard themed buildings or vehicles. You could probably, looking at the parts right now, you could probably make a gunship. Not, of course, as good as the actual one, but you could probably do something along the lines with that and find room for all the extra pieces. So if you didn't just hear that, I would definitely rewind a little bit just to hear that click, because that is the first of many really satisfying clicks in this video. And now I'm moving on to the second leg, where I'll give you another chance to hear yet another satisfying click. And honestly, I think this is one of, if not the best clicks in the entire video. So while we get to that point, I just want to say the color scheme of this matches perfectly, and it just looks so smooth and so clean. Oops. Really hope I'm not building this wrong. I don't think I am, but you never know. Probably this kind of stuff. All right, so now that I'm done yapping about missing a piece, so that was the snap sound, and oof, it sounds good, doesn't it? Guys, I had my doubts looking at this and thinking it was actually going to stand. I didn't think it would stand without feet. I didn't think it would stand with one arm. I didn't think it would stand with two arms very well. But it really surprised me, and it really stands up. Like, I've been able to move it a good bit and pose it in different ways, and it's hanging in there. It's almost able to stand on one leg if you balance it well enough. There I am, just kind of putting the feet together, and of course, Lego didn't tell me that I had to do that twice, and so guess what I had to do? That's right, I had to go back a step and restart just so I could have a second one. Now, if you guys look, you can see just the amount of steps for such a small set is astonishing. This set's only 150 pieces, and it had well over 50 steps. In fact, there were 90 steps. That's averaging less than 2 pieces a step. I mean, Lego wants to cut down on their usage. I think maybe they should do more than 1 to 2 pieces per step. Now you guys can see I'm getting to the arms, and I'm starting to work a little bit. You're starting to see a little bit more color go into it as those red shoulders are starting to come into play. And we got to think of a name for this clone trooper, because a clone trooper that gets his own mech, he's got to be pretty cool. He's got to have his own name. So if you guys think you got a name for him, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll put up a poll to see what you guys would like to vote the most. So arm 1 is down, and here's arm 2 getting finished up before I put it on. And I thought this arm was going to be different because he's got to hold that giant blaster, but it really wasn't. I had to build the blaster separately from the arm, and I was really not expecting that. It made it a lot simpler to build, honestly, and I got to admit, the gun looks pretty good. There's still a little bit of a wonky part where they have the stud shooter at the end, but I'm sure there's an easy fix for that. I could probably just add a few more pieces, make the gun a little bit thicker, and then it should be fine. It should look, I mean, it doesn't look bad now, but it should look a little bit less long and skinny. It'll be a little more widened out. So anyways, guys, as this video starts to come to an end and you're seeing how the whole set is coming together, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And if you want to see more content like this, please let me know in the comments. And don't forget to name this clone for me. We'll see what you guys come up with. Have a great day.